the CT sounds, the port here, the epicenter, that's where it's gonna go, the little holes where the connections are gonna come out, the other CT sounds, subwoofers. What's up guys, welcome back. So today is part 2 of the install on my friend's OBS. So like in the other video, if you guys haven't seen it, the first part is basically I installed the center console and I did all the mids and highs, and I installed 2 amps for the mids and highs. So now for this one, this video is going to be the subwoofer box and the bass amp and the epicenter. So just to get ahead of everything, because I don't have that much time, I already did the box. The box is completely done. All I need to do is just wrap it, and then the subwoofer box, the subwoofers that he's going with are the ones, the CTs, the ones I told you guys about. These are the CT Meso, the 8-inch, and they're 800 watts each RMS. So yeah, he went with 2, and then I'm gonna be installing the DS18. It's called the Candy Double XL 18, and it's a 3000 watt amp. So I'm gonna be hooking it up to that one. So this thing needs to sound really nice. And yeah, so let me show you guys the box. So pretty much the box is there. Right here, I mean, you guys can see the glue. I like to use a lot of glue because I don't want it to fall apart. And yeah, so either way, you ain't gonna see this because it's gonna be wrapped. I'm gonna wrap it with blue vinyl, the same vinyl that I used on the pity panel that I used for my truck for the NBS. So I'm gonna be using that same vinyl. And yeah, so let me show you. So pretty much the subwoofer box is basically, this is one box for the 1/8-inch, that's the other one. The only thing that is holding them together is the back piece, and right there in the middle, that's gonna go the epicenter, and those 2 holes I'm gonna be making them to run the wires for the epicenter, and then the RCAs, well, if you guys know. And I did a port as well. I actually painted them. So the port is tuned to, I believe, 34 hertz, and the cubic feet on this, it's 1.23. I actually made it a bigger. It was 1.4, and then that was too big. I made it to 1.3 until I had to cut it down because the box is too big for the backspace for the OBS. So for right now, it's 1.2, 1.23, something around there, and the port tuned to 34 hertz. I actually wanted to tune it to around 38 hertz because that's the recommended for these subwoofers. So as you guys can see right there, these are the CT. So yeah, the recommendation tuning for these subwoofers are 40 hertz. So I wanted to tune it to 38 hertz, but I went a little too low. But I mean, it's okay. I mean, it's not gonna damage them. So yeah, and this is the other one right here. It's actually sealed. But yeah, and then what else? I made these little faces. So these things are gonna cover the staples on the sides like that. So I made them. So everything, all I need to do right now is just wrap them. Just need to wrap it. But right now, this one was over here. Right now, what I'm doing is installing the bass amp, and yeah. So pretty much, this is gonna hide the staples from here, and I'm just gonna glue this like that. So it's gonna look nice. You ain't gonna see nothing. And yeah, so pretty much. That's the box. And hold on, let me put you guys down and let me show you the subwoofer. I actually have it in back of here. I mean, it's a little dusty, but a little cleaning, you know. This thing is massive, and it's like, I don't know, I'm speechless. This thing is really nice. So these are actually dual 4 ohm. So I'm gonna bridge them, bring them down to 1 ohm, so they can hit as hard as they can. Yeah, so they're brand new, as you guys could see there. I'll show you guys right now the amp. I actually have it in the truck right now. The truck is it's on. I turned it on because it's been a couple of weeks, because right now in this build I'm taking a little too long. But the reason I took a little too long is because first I took around almost a week on doing the voice, because it was 2 amps and running all the cables. And then first I didn't like it, so I had to rerun them again, because the space is really tight on those trucks. So I had to do some brainstorming. So I took everything off and then I rerun the wires again. So yeah, and then I fixed a little bit the center console. Like I said, my friend's dad, well, he dropped it and it got damaged, so I tried to fix it a little bit, and yeah, everything is good. So make sure to go watch that other video and then come back to this one and watch this one. So yeah, and then so yeah, it took around a week. Then once I did that, I had to put the truck back together and then take some measurements of the space that he had for the subwoofers, because he told me, you know what, like, send me some measurements, take some measurements, and send me some speakers, some subwoofers that you think fit back in the seat. Yeah, so since he has the center console, it's a little too long. That's the reason I couldn't make the subwoofer box a little bit more over here. But this box, if it didn't have no center console, or if the center console was shorter, I could have made this box a little bit bigger and it could have sounded even much better. But I think it's gonna sound okay. And these lanes right here are actually how big is the center console. So yeah, and then this is the only clearance I have for the subwoofer for it to flex and everything. So yeah, I mean, I left around 3.5 inches or 4. So yeah, I mean, it's a really tight space for those that have OBSs. You know that it's a really tight space. So yeah, and then how deep it is, I mean, I could have made a box like this, but it was gonna be pushing the seat to the forward as well. But the problem here is that he has a center console, and the center console is too long. So the center console comes all the way around here, and I only have a little bit of clearance. So that's the reason I went with this type of box, like one on one side and the other on the other side. So yeah, I could have made it the two subwoofers on the passenger side, and I could have made the port over here, and it would have sounded a lot better. But this is what I had to do. So yeah, took a good look at it. This thing is really nice. Here's the epicenter. It's a little dusty, but I'm gonna clean it up. As soon as I have it wrapped, I'm gonna put it on top. But I think I'm gonna end up putting it more on top, like that, so it could look better. Instead of putting it here, I'm gonna put it more like around right there. So yeah, and yeah. So let me put this to the side. I don't know if you guys can see raining season here on the Central Bay. Don't mind this. I'm using it for storage right now. So yeah guys, check it out. This is the amp that he's going with. It's the Candy XLL 8B. I thought it was 18, but it's 1B. And yeah, so it's a digital monoblock, 3000 watts max. So this thing is really nice and it's really small. This one should sound really good as well. So you guys can see, like, check out my hand, like 2 hands. This thing is really small. And here are the menu. So this is the amp that I'm gonna be using. So I'm gonna put it right here. Yeah, I'm actually listening to La Tapatía radio station from Mexico. But yeah, this is gonna go like this right here. So yeah, so another thing, what I did, I had to rewire the voltmeter. So I just got it done and I got it to the fuse. So yeah, so everything is good now. Check it out. I could light it up, turn it off. So right now all I'm gonna do is just hide everything back, put everything back together, and then I could just start on putting the subwoofer box back. And yeah, put the subwoofer, no, first put the amp, then I'm gonna wire everything, put it on nicely, and then I'm gonna wire the amp, and then I'm gonna bring the subwoofer box and I'm gonna test it, because I'm really eager and I want to see how it sounds before I wrap it. So I'm gonna do that, and then once I'm done testing it, I'm gonna take it off, and then I'm gonna wrap it. My bad. Sorry if I get all messed up. And yeah, so right now I have it turned on because it's been a while, just letting it warm up. And you guys can see the 2 battery cables. So one is for the 4 channel for the 2 amps, and the other one is for the subwoofer amp. So it's gonna be perfect. And then another thing, these are all hardware from the Lowe's, and I actually ordered some bolts that go to the battery cable, and I'll show you guys that right now. So I'm gonna take this one off, and yeah, because the ones that it has right now, I mean, it's good, but it's not that good. And I didn't know, and I really found these, so I'm gonna be upgrading my truck as well, because you guys can see this is what I have on my truck, because you have a little bit of space. And then I really hate these type of terminals that the GM came up with. I mean, you could buy the longer ones, but you have to put a lot of washers. Like these are the ones that I'm using right now. I have to use a lot of washers. And then I actually bought this little thing, I don't know, how can I say, like a little extension, so I could run the more cable. So yeah, so basically, I mean, they're really tight, but I don't really like it. So basically I'm gonna be upgrading this one as well. But I just wanted to show you guys that it's my baby right here. You know what, let me go finish the install, and then I'll catch you guys up right now, and I'll show you guys as well how the demo sounds. And then as well, go to my Instagram, I'm gonna put it on the bottom, and make sure to go follow me, and then I'm gonna be posting there the demos as well, since here on YouTube I can't show you the demos because of copyright music. And then I like to bump a lot of Spanish music, so I'm gonna be doing some demos on my Instagram with a lot of corridos. So yeah, so make sure to go follow me, and catch you guys up right now. Let me get this install done, guys. So I totally forgot, I was gonna show you guys these. So these are the bolts that go on the battery. So actually it goes like that. So this front part screws to the battery, and then this part you could connect all your connectors for the battery cable, for the subwoofers, for everything. You could get it from the top. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys because I forgot, got a little carried away, and I didn't show you guys, but these are the ones I'm gonna be using. I bought them at Amazon. So yeah, you could just look them up for GM battery bolts, and you guys could find these. So they're really good. So I'm gonna be using these. Alright guys, so catch you guys up right now. I know you guys been waiting for the box, so let me show you the box. I'm completely done with it. All I need to do right now is just to finish the build right now. The whole install, all I need to do is put all the plastics back on the truck, put the seat back, but I have to take it off again because I need to move it outside in order to put this subwoofer box, because it's a really big box. It's a long box. So yeah, so basically I'm just done right now. I just finished with the subwoofer box, installing the subwoofers. I finished wrapping it last night. So yeah, let me show you guys the subwoofer box. Give it a thumbs up if you like it. So basically this subwoofer box, it's kind of like the Texas style. I seen it on YouTube. I seen it on the Andy Gas, like other builds. Like some of their builds have this box. So I actually went with this box, and I wanted to see how it sounds. I was curious. So yeah, let me show you guys the box. So let me know what you guys think. So I wrapped it with blue vinyl. I still need to get all the, like, it has some stains right here from glue that I was using because I don't have that much space here, and it was kind of hard to move it around. And then another thing, now I need to buy a new like a new carpet thing so I could lay it down so they won't get damaged. So that's on the list. But yeah, pretty much you see the CT sounds, the port here, the epicenter, that's where it's gonna go, the little holes where the connections are gonna come out, the other CT sounds, subwoofers. You guys can see everything is done, wrapped nicely how it's supposed to be. No messed up work here. I try to do everything the most professional as I can, because you know your work is your name. So yeah, pretty much this is what I have. So now I just need to install the subwoofer box. All I need to do is just install it. So yeah, let me show you guys the truck, how I have it right now. And then another thing, the carpet on this thing was getting on my nerves. So good thing I glued it on. I hot glue it to the wall. Oh yeah, it did stick. So yeah, so all I need to do is just put the subwoofer box. The amp is all there, installed already. The connections for the epicenter, the bass knob for the epicenter, the input for the amp, And then this is the input for the head unit. So yeah, all I need to do is just clean it up and put all the plastics back and put the subwoofer box. Oh, and then vacuum it a little bit, you know. So yeah, so I'll keep you guys updated right now.
Levanten su trago de vino, cerveza, yo aquí me despido. Mi nombre es Porfirio, me dicen el pío. Aquí está mi mano, soy su fiel amigo.